Now, yeah, we fell out. Why? Because you see, everybody, right? All the last 3 years, there's been little things with me and Zach. Little things. But now I'm accepting I was fooled. I feel like everything was a lie, right? And that's why I'm coming on here and I'm talking about it now, because I watched Evil Queen's live tonight. I watched Caleb and I listened to him. I watched his body language and I'm very good with energy. And I believe every word he said. Every word he said. Which makes me believe my feelings were always valid. Why did I stay? Tell me why the fuck I stayed. Why? Why did Caleb stay? Why did everybody else stay? Why? Why? Because his mental health. I didn't want anything to happen to him. I didn't want him to do anything to himself, okay? But I don't want to come on here and say that. But here I am, that's it, okay? But until it got to my mental health, what about me? You know, I've literally gotten to a fucking breaking point. But I know I'm a good person with a good soul and a good heart. But what about my mental health? What about mine? Yeah? I'm not doing this again. Yeah, I'm okay. Of course I'm hurting on. I've lost my best friend of 3 years. I'm watching him change in front of my eyes. You know how hurtful that is? None of you guys can sit there and not hurt about watching someone you loved change in front of you. That's what's happening to me right now. That's what happened tonight, hearing Caleb's story. And I believed every fucking word he said, every word, because Zach did it to me. He did it to me. I'm just grieving. I'm fucking grieving. Okay? Tell me one other person that's been in his house numerous times, that's travelled the world with him, that went to weight loss surgery with him, that held his fucking hand, that did everything. No one else, yeah? I have every right to be feeling like this. Every fucking right. And so many of you judged me in my first fucking meltdown, my crash down back in September. And now you're all watching what I've seen. Mazza, you know I love you. I just need this. I gave that man fucking everything, and I'm watching him change, and that hurts me. Put yourself in my position, yeah? Oh yeah, Jesus wept, blah 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 blah. Annie, I don't even care, for fuck's sake still, yeah. God forbid somebody have a fucking best friend and they change among their eyes and they question fucking everything that's happened, yeah? And not only you have to deal with a fucking breakup, you have to deal with it in front of hundreds of people that demand answers, that demand receipts, that demand everything. I have nothing to explain to you guys, nothing. I know me and I know my heart. Bring up a live where fucking Zach talks bad about me. Even when we're not friends, he still says he loves me. Why? Why? Because I was fucking good to him and he knows it. And I know it. That is just not the Zach I know. I used to know. That's where I'm hurting. And I have every right to feel like that. Yeah, he might have been trying to get my support back, but, and let me say this now, we'll never be friends again. Because if I be friends with him again, that would be me disrespecting myself. That I would disrespect myself by going back to him. All this pain, all this tears. You think I've cried on live over this man? No, talk to my moderators. Talk to anyone on here who I'm friends with off the app. You think this is the first time I've actually cried over this man? No. Just watching Evil Queens live tonight, watching Caleb. Like, now you understand. Now you guys understand. Now, not even you guys. Now I understand. Now I understand what's happened. And that's why it hurts. That's why I'm crying. That's why I'm fucking crashing out. Am I an actress? Yeah, God forbid a woman have fucking feelings. Piss off. Oh, man. Iman. Yeah. Guys, I'm okay. I'm okay. But this is really, really hard. I'm watching that live tonight. Genuinely broke my heart. Yeah. It really, really broke my heart. Put yourself in my position. Watching someone who you love change before your eyes. You're like, what the fuck? It's crazy. It's crazy. And thank God I distanced myself in September. And the number one thing what I said, he would expose himself. I don't have to come on here and say anything. Because I said, I know my truth. And I know what we've been through. Listen, if you're giving out that energy in the comments, then a shame and a disgrace, girl. A shame and a disgrace. It's not what he did tonight, Annie. It's what he's been doing. Me realising, me waking up. Like I said, watching Evil Queens live tonight broke my heart. And I'll say it again, I believe every fucking word that Caleb said. No one knows Zach better than I do, and let me tell you that. Who else has met him in person, been in his house, met his family, travelled the fucking world with him? Nobody on this app but me. Yeah? Nobody on this app but me. I have every right to feel the way I feel. Every fucking right. Every right. DJ, thank you. Brandon, you've watched it. You've watched it. It just hurts and I'm hurting. These chickens. But you know what? No matter what, and this is, you can see, no matter what, I'll still love him. Anyone who's been through like a friendship breakup, a breakup, that's what I'm going through right now. Watching all of this go on. But instead of dealing with it privately, you have to watch everybody, watch it happen. And it's fucking hard. It's hard. If I could go back and, you know what, I can't even say no regrets. Because I don't know what was real and what wasn't. What was real, what wasn't. That's why I'm... Big lesson learned. Big lesson learned. But we'll never be friends again. Never. I'm all good. I just don't want to come on here and cry anymore. Just watching Evil Queens live tonight, I can't lie, it broke my heart. I believe every single word because I've watched it happen to me. Yeah, I protected my energy. But it's hard to protect your energy when you love a place so much and you open up the app and it's the topic of conversation. People are sharing their lives. People are tagging you in the comments. Alana, he lied to me a lot of times, yeah. And I'll tell you that now. But I always forgave and I move on. Always forgave and move on. And you know what, MJ, that's what I'm feeling. This is new. Except you have so many people's opinions, everything. People asking, are you and Zach okay? Are you and Zach okay? And I don't want to hurt the hive. And yet again, I'm in Bali. I'm alone in a different country. Did he ever ask you for money? Yes, he did. Of course, I helped him out. But like I said, the last time he asked me for money, I said no. The last time, right, we hadn't spoken in about 3 months. And I reached out to him. It was full moon. That was the one thing that me and Zach really connected on, is spirituality, working with the universe. And I missed him, like how I am now. And I reached out to him. Hadn't spoken to him in about a month, 2 months. What did he do? He asked me for money straight away. I said no. And I blocked him. But what did he tell all of you guys? Bullshit. Bullshit. Sorry, I'm not an enabler. I love you from a distance and I will pray for you, but I won't fucking enable you. I'll always have good intentions for him. MJ, thank you. It is what it is. I mean, you're watching his karma happening right now, which is why I'm upset. Like how you see Caleb hurt. I watched Caleb tonight and I'm like, that's me. You don't want to fully, not even expose, but you still care about him, right? But you have a right to feel. And you've heard Zach speak on me. He's never spoken badly on me. Not really. He's only just mentioned about the Amsterdam where he disrespected me. But he'll always say, oh, we'll always love Nicole. I'll always love Nicole. Why? I was fucking good to you, man. Were you good to me? Yes. Did you disrespect me? Yes. A lot. But if there's one thing I won't do is fucking enable you. Never. But then you come on happily on TikTok and say I just blocked you. No, I blocked you because you wanted me to send you 25 fucking quid after we don't even speak for what? How many months? 1 month? 2 months? And I just randomly call you one night? You speak to me 1 minute on the phone and then you're like, can you send me 25 quid? No! I will block you. And I will pray for you on the full moon. And what is it today? Fucking full moon. And then speaking on this shit thinking I'm controlled. Am I fuck controlled? Man, you disrespected me so much. I walked away alone. I'm not being controlled. I woke up. There's a difference. He's deluded. And even his mods, you're even more fucking deluded. And I'll call each and every single fucking one of you out now. Because I know you. We used to be friends. Me and his mods, we used to speak on the phone with one another. Cop the fuck on. His mods, his moderators. Legit. Shout out to Jane with a Y, one of the biggest fucking enablers ever. And I'm only calling you out, bitch, because I fucking care about him. And you're deluded just as the lot of them. I was the only one to actually fucking stand up to him and walk away and call him out on his fucking bullshit. And when he was inviting those people into his house, he didn't tell me, he didn't tell any of his mods, nobody. But when he fucking told me I had to step away, that shit triggered the fuck out of me. But where's his mod? Everyone. Deluded, girl. They're crazy. All of them. And yes, I was his fucking best friend. And I'm saying it to his fucking mods now because I know you fucking speak to him. If you actually fucking cared about him, you'd walk away and not actually let him wake up to his real life fucking shit, yeah? Because the rest of you on the phone, oh, Zach, no. Behave. Stop it. Doing a lot. These mods are the biggest enablers, and I'll fucking say that now because I fucking know them. I know them. Jane with a Y, shout out to you, girl. You're the fucking biggest one, and I'll call you out now. Why? Because I fucking care about him. I know that you speak with him every fucking day, hours on the phone like how I used to. If you actually fucking cared about him, why did you send him to Thailand? Why not send him to fucking rehab? No, go to Thailand where there's narcotics easily here, everywhere. No, you let him go to Thailand. You're crazy. Crazy. What happened on Evil's Live, I'll tell you. And this is where I'm low-key crashing out, right? Because everything, what I heard Caleb say, I believe. Because it happened to me. Right? That's why I'm upset. I believe every word that man said tonight. Every word that man said, I believed 100%. Like I said, no one knows Zach better than I do. Tell me one other person that's been in his house, met his dogs, met his boyfriend, met his family, that has travelled the world with him. Nobody but me. But I didn't want him to hurt himself. It was always his mental health. But at the end of the day, I have to care of my own mental health. And just watching that tonight and listen, it's very rare that I watch shit like that. But something just told me to fucking watch it tonight, and I watched it. And it broke my heart. Because I felt like I was watching a reflection. Truly. Now you understand. Now you understand why I crashed out in September. In my exact words, I said he would expose himself. Then he went to Thailand. What the fuck happened? What happened? Called Zach in fucking July. And I said, you better watch out. You better watch out, because I have a feeling this is going to go terribly wrong for you. And it's not going to be this. It's going to be you. And I know he'll fucking watch this. Was I right? I was right. His own downfall, of course. And it's sad. That's what makes me upset. Because he genuinely has so much potential. You can't deny he had a fucking great show. He just needs to concentrate on himself, his career, invest into his career. You know what, CG? I am tired, but and I truly wish him nothing but love and healing. That's all I want. If he took a break and came back on the app, new, refreshed with a new show, you'd see me crying with happiness. Would we be friends again? Absolutely not. But if there's one thing I wish, that's what he would do. Why can't you move on? Because I was friends with him for 3 years. I travelled the world with him. I held his hand. I rubbed his head when he came out of his operation. We were real life fucking friends, Liz. Tell me who else did that on the app. We were more than just fucking TikTok. We were real life friends, girl. Real life friends. Behave. Real life friends. And I don't have a right to feel how I feel right now. But you're not with him now. He'll always be with me. Like how if you loved someone, they'll always be with you. Right? And I truly loved him. Swear down, truly loved him. Truly. And to watch a person who you loved, who you cared about, who you thought they were someone, change before your eyes. It's hard. Well, I'm done talking about it now. I'll try. But again, another topic tomorrow. And I see his name and I'm like, Nicola, it's early. You can probably hear the chickens outside. Absolutely, I love the false person. And that's why I'm hurting. And as well as loving a false person, it's people's entertainment. And you might say, oh, you're giving them the entertainment by firing up alive. Well, I try. The last 3 years I spent online with this man. I did Live Fest with this man, with him, his community, which I'll always be grateful for and thankful for, which what he also used against me. It's a lot to process in such a little amount of time, yeah? Such a little amount of time. Why do you look gorgeous for a crime? Behave. It's the filter, babe. We love a little bit of a filter. We love a little bit of a smoother. Them chickens. Listen, them chickens are going to be the fucking death of me. I'm moving to a new house today. I'm moving to a new house. I can hear the chickens outside. I'll never have chickens again. I'm moving into the middle of the rice fields. It's going to be beautiful, Nicole. Thank you. Yes, we finally found a house. We finally found a house. Thank God. Listen, TikTok has been the last of my worries here. The last of my worries. I've been scammed and robbed by people in the real life as well in Bali. You think Bali is all love, prayer? No, it's not, girl. No, it's not. And if you've been in my lives, you know my situation. Yes, I do get my lashes done. I get them done for like 15 quid here. It's brilliant. The nails as well, 15 quid. Mazza, I would love a bus ball, girl. Love a bus ball. Look at this baby hair because I've lost so much weight. All my hairs fell out. Legit, all my hairs fell out. Girl's a mess. Are you lonely over there? Absolutely, which is why I'm so emotional right now, because Zach was my best friend for the last 3 years and I miss him. And that's when I've reached out to him, and he will even come on live and say that. But when I last reached out to him, he wanted me to enable him and I said no, and I walked away. Of course. It's hard being alone in a different country. But not everything can be rainbows and butterflies, right? I'm so lucky to live here. So lucky. It's so hard to get a visa here. And who else can say that they get to sing at the Hard Rock hotels? You know? And on stage every night. So lucky, so blessed, but also lonely. Like every day I've gone live for 3 years, but it didn't make me happy anymore. Not sitting in a bedroom, being on live, it made all my dreams come true. It gave me my red carpet, it gave me everything. It even got me here to Bali. But it didn't make me happy. It didn't make me happy anymore. So what did I do? I booked a one-way flight and I came here to Bali. And here I am, trying to live my best life. But let me tell you, Bali and TikTok, it's hard to fucking balance. It's hard to balance. Listen, if only you actually saw me during the day. I go to the temples, praying every day, girl. Every day. And again, I get to sing on stage again tonight. It's been amazing. It truly has been. True, Laura. For all your sins or my sins. Yeah, Joe. And that's what I'm trying to do. Like 3 years is a long time. Like I said, traveled the world, did so many accomplishments, everything with TikTok. But it's not life. It's not real life. It's not real life. I love it. And it'll always be my favorite stage, but it won't be my main stage. Because there's more to life than firing up a phone and singing to your phone. And I'll tell you that now. Yes, you can do the daily rankings, everything. It's not everything. The number one thing to me, there's nothing better than being on stage and seeing an audience like you guys, seeing them clap, tap, dance, sing, the comments, nothing more rewarding. So why don't you come home if you're not happy? I didn't say I wasn't happy. I'm more than happy. I'm living my best fucking life. Truly. I am living my best life, girl. I'm the happiest that I've ever been. Which is also another thing what upset me about Zach, is because he said, I know you're not happy. Don't tell me how I feel. Listen, moving to a country by yourself is not easy. Especially if it's a completely different culture. This is a Hindu culture. Yeah? And I've done my best to learn their ways of living, of life, their prayers. And I can tell you now, I will never leave Bali. This is the place for me. I will never leave. Never. I am so happy here. So happy. But to go from TikTok to Bali, you can only imagine how fucking hard it is. It is hard to learn, Alana, but I want to learn. I do want to learn. And remember that Bali has their own religion. It's Balinese Hindu. It's not just Hindu, it's Balinese Hindu. And it's very, very different. But I love her. I love her. I do love her. And today I move house. Like, I have been looking for a house for the last 6 months. You don't understand if you watch me usually. If you knew, I fucking lived in a house last time. It turned out, I'm not going to go into that drama. This is what I mean. TikTok, everything has been the least of my drama. The least of my drama. And I finally found a house. Finally found a house. This is what full moon is about. Feeling, emotions, moving on. This is one of the last full moons of 2025, bitches. And by fuck, it's been an emotional one. I didn't plan to come on here and fire up alive. Yes, Rebby, loud music. We're going to be back singing. I get to build a studio again. Oh, I can't wait. And I can't wait to show you guys the house. It's a beautiful 2-bedroom house surrounded by rice fields that has a pool. It's fucking beautiful. It's beautiful. Reem, yes. Yes. It's been full moon, bitches. It's been full moon. Put some water in the full moon, then drink it, Joe. Not even lying, I do that. Reem, it has been, girl. My God. Yeah, I'm moving into my new house today. You can probably hear the chickens outside, girls. I'm not even joking. 3 a.m, the chickens awake. Awake. Is it furnished? Yes, it's furnished. But I want to add more. And an air fryer. I need an air fryer. Oh, if you know the drama with the air fryer before, you'll know. Oh, the first thing I'm buying today is a fucking air fryer. I can't live without it. They don't do ovens here in Bali for some reason. They don't do ovens. They just do pans. They don't do actual ovens. So what I need to get... Amazon wishlist. Oh, behave. We'll never have a PayPal and we'll never have an Amazon wishlist, girl. Never. We'll never be that type of bitch. If I want to fire up alive and if I want to sing my songs, let it be. Absolutely not. No. Piss off with the wishlist and the PayPal in the bio. If you have a PayPal in your bio, you need to get help, girl. 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 Not normal. No. No, Laura, listen, there's no chickens in my new place. Me and my mother have always said, we wanted chickens in the backyard. Until I moved to Bali. Linda. Do you hear them? Do you actually hear them? Oh guys, I fucking crashed out again. I hate when I do this BPD meltdown shit. Listen, if he can cry about mental health, what about my mental health? We can all have crash outs. We love a good crash out. Nobody's perfect. Nobody is perfect. I just feel and I love hard. I really do. I owe nothing to nobody on this app. But it's hard, God forbid, if you're friends or if you're in a relationship with someone and you bump into them every single day, how would you react? Huh? How would you react? I slept in this man's bed. Not once, not twice, not 3 times. I've slept in this man's bed. Yes. Oh, Cara, thank you. We love a crash out. We're okay though. But tonight did break me. But on to new beginnings, a new house. Will there be another crash out? Hopefully not. We'll see. We'll see. Laura, thank you, babe. Eva, I love you. Yeah, Reem, you know what, girl. Yes, you guys will get a house tour. Absolutely. I'll show you guys a house tour tomorrow. It's a beautiful house surrounded by rice fields. And now what I need to do is I want to get I want to rescue one though, not adopt. Adopt, rescue is the same thing, but I don't want to get like a puppy because there's so many like unhomed dogs here in Bali. It's so sad. Always Levi, always. Yeah, I really want a doggy.